Today we're gonna be handling the final game of the regular season, regular 2024 season, by the way, against the New York Jets. Away at MetLife Stadium, we're gonna be facing a team that I can't really put into relation to the other teams that we have played, because I mean, when I look at the way our season has gone, I mean, I never expected it to go this way. It was a slow start, probably. We had a few smaller wins and a few decent wins, tight wins, very, very close games like against the Packers, for instance. But then the past few weeks, we just sort of got into a rhythm and really got down to business. And I feel like we just got better and better and better. Matter of fact, I think we did get better because I did improve the staff and the players have been improving. So all of that has its, I don't know, is correct in its own right. But yeah, we just took the sting out of a few teams that I never expected to take the sting out of. So there we go. Taking a look at the playoff picture, we're still down there. We're going to be playing the Patriots in the wildcard round. Don't think that will change too much. And the Chiefs dropped down to third spot. I think that was our doing. The Ravens did go up, and now the Texans have that first spot secured. What else are we going to be doing this week? Actually, not a lot. We're just going to be checking out the Jets roster. Then we're going to be doing weekly strategy, and that will be that. Right, so taking a look at the roster here, starting off with the QBs and a familiar face, Kirk Cousins, formerly of the Minnesota Vikings, of course, is now ahead of Zach Wilson and Brett Hundley. I'm a little bit surprised because looking at the overalls, there's not too much in between and the age gap is significant. But on the other hand, Kirk Cousins is actually being linked to the Jets as we speak. Because since the bad injury for Rodgers, Aaron Rodgers, this is of course a player he's experienced. He's in his last year at the Vikings. A trade would make sense for both parties, and I think it would also be just an experienced, good enough QB to lead this pretty good team at the moment. Because I really think the Jets have a fantastic team. On the running back side, we've got Breece Hall, we've got Michael Carter, and Israel Abanikanda. This is a very good-looking running back room with an elite runner up front. He would be elite if he had an ability, which he doesn't have, so that is the only thing detracting. But Breece Hall, fantastic for me on the Rams franchise. Really very good. On the fullback, we've got Justin McGrath. That's a rookie out of Ohio State. Also looking pretty solid, actually. Wide receiving room consisting of Garrett Wilson, 24-91. Fantastic. I think it was Offensive Rookie of the Year. Great stuff. Mecole Hardman, an absolute very good player as well. Then we've got Mario Williams, Alan Lazard, and Malik Benson. Mario Williams, I adjusted him beforehand. He has a hidden depth trade, so there we go. I'm going to try this approach, sort of doing that beforehand and not live. Tight end room, we've got Tyler Conklin, we've got Oronde Gadsden, and then we've got Jeremy Ruckert. Gadsden, by the way, is a player that I will not be adjusting at the moment because he's 75. He's got a normal depth chart. I don't know how he'll develop. Only doing starters and star or higher or hidden. Left tackle, Patrick McCarry. This is an interesting one. Actually looks a little bit underwhelming, but when you look at the stats, strength awareness, he has very good stats. Run block power, very good. JC Patterson and Julian Davenport are the backup players here. Left guard, Laken Tomlinson, another experienced player. Damian Lewis. We've got that center, Joe Tippett, 23-80 out of the 23 draft. Looking very nice. I'd love to have a center like this. Currently don't. Evan Brown as a backup. Very decent room. Elijah Vera Tucker on right guard. Behind him, Wes Schweitzer, the experienced player. And at right tackle, Mekhi Becton, one of the best right tackles currently in the game. We've got Max Mitchell here, who I used as a center and in a few other positions as well. And then Carter Warren as the third string right tackle. So the offensive line, I would say, a little bit of a mixed bag, but when you look at the core attributes that are needed, I think it's a very good looking one. On the defense, this is what we'll have to deal with. It's a very tough defense. John Franklin Myers, 27-87, and Jermaine Johnson, the second. A fantastic setup, a great room here. Two super solid players, bordering on being very good. Right edge is Carl Lawson, 29-81. Behind him, Will McDonald, the fourth out of the 23 draft. This is just a player that will be taking over the position very soon. I'm sure of that. D-tackle Quinnen Williams with the Fearmonger X-Factor ability. That looks scary. We've got Michael Pierce. We've got Rakeem Nunes Roaches here. So very good room. elite up front, then 2 good edge rushers, and I wouldn't really want to know what the linebacker group is going to bring. But here we go. Tyjae Bowser, 29.74 behind him. Chas Rat, both not looking super dangerous, right? I mean, they will apply pressure, they will be sort of in the way, but at the time being, I don't see that this position here is extremely well set. So that's something that they should work on. Mid linebacker Devin Bush, 26.83, an absolute beast, former with the Steelers. We've got Zaire Barnes here out of the 23 draft, and Petit-Frere as the third backup, but Devin Bush is going to be locking down that starter position here at the mid linebacker. Quincy Williams, brother of Quinn and Williams, by the way, 28 and 73, and D'Angelo Malone, both not looking super scary, but again, there's a lot more to Quincy Williams than meets the eye. He's very good. He's got high power, high tackling skill. He's quick. So all of that combined, and he's really going to be in our grill very, very quick. Cornerbacks, we've got Sauce Gardner, one of the best cornerbacks in the game currently with a superstar dev trait. Number 1 ranked cornerback, so really, really great. We've got DJ Reed Jr., 27.86. We've got Kool-Aid McKinstry already with a superstar dev trait. The rookie out of this previous draft, the 2024 draft. Crazy good looking. Look at the stats, absolutely fantastic. Again, I had to redo him, but there we go. Brandon Eccles and Jarek Bernard Converse sort of completing the room, but these 3 alone are going to be really locking down that backfield like nothing ever before. Free safety Xavier Woods, 29.78. We've also got Ashton Davis here. He's been with the Jets for a long time, and Marcellus Dowell, 23.69. That's a rookie backup only. Ronnie Harrison Jr., 27.75. Super solid. Again, looking at him this way, you could go, well, what's so great about him? When you look at the stats and you see the acceleration paired with the speed, the play recognition, and the hip power, and you just factor in a little bit of the pursuit and the tackle and the awareness, and you've got a very, very good strong safety. Trey Dean, the third, 24 and 70, also out of the 23 draft. Kicker is Rodrigo Blankenship, and the punter is Corey Bojorquez. There we go. That is the Jets team that we're going to be facing. On the quarterback position, one could argue about, whatever we think of Kirk Cousins. But again, we're going to be going with what we used to stop Patrick Mahomes from gaining anything on us. All right, going to be going with a left edge for the starters. Starters for the left edge this way around. Right edge, I'm going to be focusing again on Adisa Isaac a little bit more. D tackles, I will be going with my starter, Tier Tart. That works for me. Left outside linebacker. Let's focus on the backups a little bit more. Mid linebacker, let's split this. That should work. Right outside linebacker, that is Harold Landry. That works for me. Quarterbacks is okay. Here also backups, and here we're going to be going with Amani Hooker as the starter. The offensive game plan. What are we going to do? Throw it deep against such a scary group. Throw it short with a faster pocket degradation. That's not something that I can really use. I think we're going to be going with a blitz counter for the time being. We might adjust and just pick different plays. Our offense is super tired. 92, I mean, still within the first 10% of being tired, but still, we are extremely tired at the moment. And I'm going to be going with backups. I don't want to risk an injury or anything to Will Levis. Running backs, again, I feel like we could go with the backups a little bit more. We've got a super solid starter anyways. The wide receivers, so we're going to go with a split. Tight end, definitely a split. Left tackle and a complete offensive line. We're going to be going with splits because we need to rest our starters just a little bit. I would like for them to have more experience. So I'm going to go with the full pads. I hope I don't regret that one. Take a look at this one here already. Green Barton has been revealed. Again, we're going to try and sack him 5 times. That did work quite well last time around against the Chiefs. I'm also going to try and avoid a sack again. And with that said and done, yeah, let's get going. Injury reports, we've got 2. One for Amari Rodgers, wide receiver, and one for Daniel Hardy. It's a hip pointer. He'll be out for a week. Left outside linebacker. Amari Rodgers actually hurts a little bit more because I got the feeling that he was really a rising star in my wide receiver core. So that is a little bit of a bummer. Of course, managed staff, we can add 12 points again. And I'm going to add them on offense. I just feel like that is the place where we have to drop those points in the catching category. We need 16. Crud. All right, then we will dump them in. Let's go with this one here. Break sack. Maybe we can escape a sack. That would be actually quite nice. And with that done, we will take the player upgrades next. Let's see what we can get. Joe Alt gets some more upgrades. He's now an 86 rated player, looking like an absolute monster. Plus, he also earns an ability. Another ability. We had to, what's this? Nasty streak. Will it frequently attempt to win impact blocks? Let me just take a look. What do we have here? Unspun. What's this? Threat detector. During free play. Players with this. Yeah, I'm going to go with this one here. Because this will show me any players that want to blitz me. So that, of course, will help me. Treylon Burks. Going to get some more points. My wide receiver #1 of the future. Super happy with him. 24 years old, and we're already on course on making him a very good player. Tier Tart, D-Tackle, 85 rated now. And Tyjae Spears, my second running back, also getting better and better. I'm really very pleased with how this team is shaping up at the moment. We're doing it organically. You saw the sliders. And basically, I'm not trading in talent. I'm sort of trying to grow the players, homegrown. I want to have a way more stable situation in terms of the cap than I usually have in franchise series. Daniel Hardy gets an upgrade here. He's out with a hip pointer, sadly. But yeah, at age 25 and 71, not sure about him. Might be cutting him in the off season. We're going to take a long, hard look at this team because I am surprised at how well we've been doing. And I think that has to count for something. We need to improve it just a little bit more. And then we... MetLife Stadium with a lot of fireworks here in New York City. And now we're welcome with the player showcase. So who is this going to be? This is going to be our Kirk Cousins. All right, 3,174 yards, 20 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. Will Levis showing off our color rush that we're going to be using for the final season game. Final regular season game, that is, of course. And here we go. We're coming out here, out onto the field. Pretty cool looking animation, by the way, with the fog and all that. Kirk Cousins, #0, hyping up the crowd. And here we go. Malik Willis prepared to take over at any point in time. Will Levis, our starting QB. Robert Saleh with a beanie on top. That's actually pretty nice. Kirk Cousins speaking with his team members, and I think everybody's ready here to get this game underway. It is... I don't know how to put this, but I like MetLife Stadium, even if I've heard that it's a horrible stadium. If we can finish the season 14-3, I'll be super happy. With the 13-4, I probably could live with myself. I don't want to hype myself up too much because this is an extremely tough team. Defense already flying in from the side. John Franklin Myers immediately with an injury. Not exactly what you want to see. We're going to go with the wheel switch here. Will Levis. I have Kyle Phillips, but do I like that rat? We're going to try mesh spot first. Again, I want to get some confidence into these players. Gain some yardage here. Taken down as Kyle Phillips does hold on to that ball pretty well. One reception for 8 yards. #17, that's Garrett Wilson. Halfback wham. Time, of course, here. Let's go Derrick Henry. Breakthrough between the center and... Yikes! I would have loved to get that stiff arm on the way. But #56, well, that's a Quincy Williams. CJ Mosley's not here anymore, is what I'm just noticing. Titans bench. Let's get this going here. We need some yardage now, more than the 10. Ooh, almost snagged on #7. That, of course, Devin Bush. Yeah, he was there. And he was Keeping an eye out here. Chigo Okonkwo, do I get him? Do I get him? Let's see. Yes, we get him. Very well done. Beautiful. At the 34. Long pass. A long pass. But well done. Very well done. Will Levis with that super long pass. And I clicked, which is why you're not seeing the plays that clearly, but more the overlays. Sorry about that. Here we go. Okonkwo again. Hopkins has a great route towards the outside. And here we go. Leaping forward. Getting those yards. And now 3 for 4. And looking good. Play action boot slide. Hopkins, Okonkwo. Stepping out here. Joe Alt with an injury. Ah, that is not what I want to see right now. My left tackle. Superstar. Left tackle. 3 yards to gain, and we're going to keep going here. Okonkwo, Spears, Phillips, Burks. I have options. And that's a drop. Number 56 broke that up, and Kyle Phillips couldn't survive the contact. 3rd and 7. A slot fork, and here comes the crazy siren, man. All right, can we get a Hopkins? I like his route. I like his route. Yeah, no, the coverage was there. Probably chose a wrong route here. We're gonna go with a field goal. Torren Labram, shoot that. Oh man. All right, and what is the? Why do we have so? All right, I think it's just extremely shortened. Cameron Dicker here. I don't know what the wind was, but here we go. We push ahead, 3-0. It's no roughing the kicker. But the ball is between the sticks. And there we go. And there we go. Kirk Cousins strikes back. Red zone halfback scissors. Okonkwo and Hopkins. Game day factor. Inclement kicking. Yeah, I reckon that was going to be that. All the way. Field goal kicks use the ice kicker effect. Nice. So I had the double whammy going on there. Yikes! Got the ball away. I got the ball away, but that was Quinnen Williams. The X Factor. Yikes! I just saw him coming. I was following along the routes, and then suddenly he was in my face. Whew! Got it away. And Okonkwo really has stepped up so much because he manages to hold on to balls now. He's managing to hold on to balls, which is great. Taken down by number 4, Carl Lawson with an injury, number 58. He has been pestering us quite a bit actually. A mesh spot since we're 1st and 10 again. Let's get a touchdown in this first half, shall we? Burks is gonna run. We've got Hopkins, Whyle. A lot of good options. Coverage was there. Again, Williams very quickly. But this is the other Williams brother. That's a lot of Williams on the field, by the way. So double cross again. Spears or Okonkwo. One of these two is going to be my receiver. And we've got space here. 10 yards after the first down. Let's scuffle a little bit, guys. And the ball is out. That defense is really, really rough. It really is. Probably should just give myself a little bit more time to watch the replays. I keep pressing X. A bit too early. Pushed over. Burks. And that's an injury for Graham Barton, my second rookie. Keep picking up injuries. Well, we'll just have to work through that. 2nd and 5. Let's go with a run for a change. Tyjae Spears. Tyjae Spears here, and off we go. Speed and a first down. 2 minutes and 11 as Tyjae Spears gets another first down for us. Dislocated shoulder, Dylan Redunds. Not great. Not great. But okay. I would like it to know if there's something like a factor that sort of multiplies, or like a multiplier that works, which players do get injuries more often. Because, for instance, Okonkwo was getting quite a few last season. And he's not getting that many now. Verticals. Let's do this. Burks. 2nd and 1. Do I try quarterback draw? No, not going to do that. Don't want to kill Will Levis. Oh, number 7 was there. 3rd and 1, Devin Bush. A mesh spot. Halfback base. We're going to run it right. Weaving and turning his way between the opposition here. That's Tyjae Spears. As Will Levis keeps delivering good passes, keeps looking out for the production here. And Burks pushed over. Michael Pierce with an injury, number 94, stops the clock at 1 minute and 3. We're at the 15-yard line. And I keep getting verticals. I'm actually not mad about that. Kyle Phillips going to go towards the left-hand side. This is going to be my target. Protecting the ball very nicely. 57 yards. And there we go. Let's go with the verticals again. Left to right. Treylon Burks inching forward. Or am I going to get this right now? Is this going to be the touchdown? Nope. I'm going to call a timeout now. Be on the safe side, right? Better safe than sorry. 3 and 7. What do we do? Z spot and go. Let's go the Y curl. The short route does have a little bit more depth. Or Okonkwo. And there we go. Chig Okonkwo. Why be complicated when you can do things easily? So there we go. Well done, guys. Well done. Chig Okonkwo. I would like to say he's homegrown. Because he was a rookie. I started him out in the low 70s. And now, just developing him. Start of trade. 17... Wait, what? 17 and 10? Did I miss something here? Did I get a defensive touchdown or something? How come we got that touchdown? Weird. Well, anyhow, I'm going to take it. I'm not going to be too mad about this. Wow, Kyle Phillips snagging that ball here. 15 and 20. And you can see when looking at the stats, you can see that things are improving. We are getting better. Not just, not imagining it, but on paper. We're still not really an absolute killer team that Super Bowl contender, whatever. But we are getting better. We are a team that can beat teams. We are a team that can win games. So there you go. Derrick Henry going right, going left, and that's a flag. Please no holding. Holding. Nicholas Petit-Frere. Would you kindly... And it's an injury timeout for Aaron Brewer. Well, that is nice. Why not everything all at once? 1st and 14. We're going to go for Burks or Hopkins here. And again, Devin Bush is not moving. He's one of those mid linebackers that just doesn't get out of the way. Go double post. What do we do here? Okonkwo. I think Okonkwo has a good route. Or do I like something different? Let's go with the 4 verticals. Gonna go with Spears. Go, 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 go. And kablooey. There we go. 3rd and 9. Well, 9 yards to cover. And Will Levis. Substitute for McMahon. Jesus, guys. A lot of injuries right now in the final season game. We've got Okonkwo. We have Phillips. And we're going to try and push forward 4th and 1. That gives us a chance here against Sauce Gardner. Facing off against him. I don't think I'll punt. I don't think I will punt. Gonna go with an inside zone. From the offset position, I think that should be doable. That should be doable. Let's go, let's go, 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 go. I think we are, yes, we are across. Oh, that was close. That was very close. 17-10. We keep the drive alive. Very important. Halfback ISO next. We're going to go right between center and guard. Off we go. Wow, that was a good clearance. That was a very good clearance. And Derrick Henry rushes for a lot of yards here. A lot of yards. Wow. But yeah, it is, as I always say, never underestimate any team. Any team can beat you and any team can surprise you. Sometimes the surprise is nice. Looking at you, Pat Mahomes. Sometimes the surprises are not nice. Wow, and here's a fumble. And here's a fumble, and that was quick. Ball came out from Derrick Henry. Whoa. One Williams with the tackle, one Williams with the fumble recovery. And here we go. 17 versus 13. All right. Let's calm our nerves because they are shattered. We've got momentum working against us. And here's Tyjae Spears. Of course, the secondary players are closing down extremely quick. And just need to keep an eye on the time and on the correct time for stepping out of bounds. Ah, that is out of reach, man. That sucks. That sucks, because that would have been, he would have been very wide open. Deep corner. Let's go. Another one. Looking at you, Kyle Phillips. Nice. All right, we drag momentum back a little bit here. If only a little bit. Kyle Phillips losing his shit on the sidelines. 156 passing yards. Inside zone, left-hand side curve. This is what we did before. Derrick Henry. To kindly hold on to the ball here, please. And again, number 54 from the side. That's Bowser. Tyjae Bowser. 2-minute warning hits us, and we are now going to be trying to make them use up all of their timeouts. They've still got 3. We've got 3. Gonna go left here. Just want to get that clock moving. There is it. I wanted to say there's a gap. But, yeah. I didn't even get to utter the words. Chig Okonkwo, you're up next. You're gonna be the guy. Off we go. Powering forward for a 1st and 10. What a great job. They did have rushers. They did have rushers. I kind of knew that was going to happen. But we had to go for a pass play now to get the clock moving again. And now let's get Derrick Henry moving. And he stopped immediately. The speed. What I feel is like we're lacking the speed a little bit. I would like to see more of that spurt. All right. Very nice stiff arm. And slowly moved out of bounds here. 1 minute 46. If we can get a touchdown, then that's that. If we can get a field goal, then we at least... Well, they have to get a touchdown then. But we're just going to try moving ahead. getting the clock running again. If we gain something out of these runs, then the better it is. Next up, inside zone, left-hand side. I just like the curves because it kind of offsets the defense. It makes it a little bit harder for defenders to catch up. And Will McDonald was there, 3rd and inches. And here comes the crazy siren. There we go. Zone fake jet. I'm not going to do that, of course. I hate zone fake jets. I just do. Halfback zone weak left-hand side. I need a block here. I need a block, and nobody was blocking. Derrick Henry gets the injury now at the end of this game. At the end of regular season. Let's just hope it's not too bad. 94 Will Tyjae Spears. Gonna go next. 54 seconds. And there's space. There's space. Fighting for yards up to the 4-yard line. We've got 47 seconds. We can let that run down a little bit more. 2nd and goal. 4 yards out. Tyjae Spears. And if Quinnen Williams hits you, man, you're out. Oh my god. Nah, seriously. Alright, Tyjae Spears takes over. Let's use a timeout. I mean, let's just do this here. So Will Levis getting into position here. Offensive line is set. We're gonna go with a mesh spot. Okonkwo or Phillips, maybe Hopkins. Options and options. Here we go. There we go. Chig Okonkwo. Getting stuff done, man. Getting stuff done. I'm really loving this. Such an improvement over the previous season. And there we go. Extremely well done. Got out there. The route was good. I waited until all of the defenders were behind him. And it just went down safely. And Will Levis with the touchdown pass, not the touchdown pass. And yeah, Coach Dreddeus is happy, of course. Robert Saleh, not so much. I'll never forget that 1,000-yard stare when Aaron Rodgers got taken down. And it was obvious that he was injured with the first snaps of the season. That was just crazy, man. Will Levis, 113.5 is his rating, 75% completion rate. Very good game today. 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Kirk Cousins had 0 touchdowns, 1 interception. Derrick Henry got running again, 50 yards today. 1 fumble though. Breece Hall got a touchdown, no fumble. Tyjae Spears, 31 yards. It wasn't a big running game. We're sort of improving on the passing right now. Chigo got 2 touchdowns. Is that awesome or is that awesome? Kyle Phillips chipped in. Treylon Burks chipped in. Really, really good job all around. And way less drops. Way less drops. We improved so much. Kenneth Murray and Quincy Williams were the top solo tacklers. Total tackler, Quincy Williams, number 56. He was everywhere. And remember what I said, he's a 70-something player, but he's absolutely a beast. Quinn and Williams, 4 tackles for loss. 1 sack Jeffrey Simmons. 1 sack Harold Landry. 1 sack Tier Tart. 1 interception for Sean Murphy Bunting. Well done, Titans. So guys, we've got 1 new injury. Let's just check this one out here real quick. It is Joe Alt, and that sucks because it's our left tackle and it's going to be missing in the off-season game, in the wildcard game that we're going to be playing for sure. Yeah, not crazy about that, to be honest. But I mean, what I'm crazy about is our overall 14-3. And if it weren't for those crazy Texans with the 14-2, man, we would be so good. We would have overtaken them. Maybe we'll draw, but yeah, there we go. Apart from that, really happy with how the season went. We seemingly unlocked a new ability for Joe Alt. I already handed that out beforehand. Now he's injured anyway, so what good is that to me? But yeah, this is it for this episode. This is it for the regular season. Really happy at how this season went. I hope you enjoyed it as well. If you did, do drop me a like, subscribe to the channel. As always, just means a lot to me. It helps the channel. And yeah, let me know what you think. And see you next time when it's wildcard playoff. Let's see who we're going to be playing.